Hey you guys, Desmond here,
And LaCresha.
and welcome back to the channel.
Woo!
And today we are here to discuss RuPaul's Drag Race UK
Mm.
Series 5, Episode 4. A disaster class, darling. A disaster class. So, before we get into everything, I just want to remind everyone to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We would greatly appreciate that. We have a goal to reach 500 subscribers, and we would love to reach it by the end of the year. So, help make our dreams come true. Because all we
Yeah.
want for Christmas is
It's 500.
100,000. What's that, 100? Well, which I would love to get there too. But all we want for Christmas
Is 1,000 subscribers, but we'll take 500.
yeah, maybe I'll say 500,000. I love that too. Shoot.
Would love that too.
My God. But yes, let's go ahead and get into this episode.
Let's get into the gig.
So we start off after nobody went home because of the
Oh, look,
situation
there goes.
that happened that we're not going to discuss. The
I
queens
still don't
come
know nothing
in
about it.
and they sit down. They congratulate Cara and Tamara, but then they congratulate Cara for being the first queen ever to win a girl group challenge as a solo.
Yes.
Because in the past, the whole group won the challenge. And to be honest, if what happened didn't, it probably would have went that way too. A whole group would have left with 5 repeater badges. But hey, it is what it is, and I'm so glad Cara finally got a win.
Mm.
Oh goodness, because
They've been playing in Sis's face.
no, they're not playing in her face. I will say that I have agreed with how her 4 episodes have gone. I've agreed with pretty much all of it. But yeah, it's just nice that she finally got a win. So, it's the next day in the workroom. They come in, they're sitting there, they're chatting. The room mail goes off because, Her Majesty already done had hers.
Yes, may she rest in peace.
Okay. And then RuPaul pops up on the screen. And then RuPaul pops up in the workroom. And isn't it nice to be able to take a full screenshot of all the queens standing there talking to Ru? It's nice. It's nice. I'm just saying it. Just saying. So RuPaul announces that we're going to be doing a mini challenge where they're going to have to get into quick, I guess you could say, guy drag.
Dude drag.
Yeah. So that they can sell the new protein powder SPNK.
Was it a protein powder?
Or was it a drink? I think it was a drink.
They said it was a protein drink.
It was a drink, not a powder. You're correct. So we were joined by our beautiful black sister Raven. What did we think of her look here?
Oh no. There it goes.
Yes, our beautiful black sister here.
Sorry, my computer was taking forever to download it. Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of this look.
I like it. Honestly, I wish the wig was black. Like, I think a black wig would have just took it.
That might be what the issue is, aside from, the Donald Trump skin and the dark lip and the bright white hair.
Oh, Jesus. But yeah, so nice to
It
see.
was like it was orange skin against a pink background with a purple outfit on, white hair, and a dark lip.
But yeah.
No.
It's always nice to see our beautiful black sister, Raven. So, she's going to be the photographer for this situation because they also got to deliver a punchline right at the end, too. And I love the line where RuPaul's like, Raven, I didn't know you were a photographer. Me neither.
I didn't either.
Which makes me think maybe the photographer they hadn't planned maybe pulled out last minute. So they were like, hey, Raven, can you hop in drag real quick? We need you to go out there and...
Has Raven ever popped up on this show out of drag?
Other than competing, no.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, when she was competing, of course, everybody walks in out of drag. But every appearance after, I believe she's been in drag. But most drag queens, when they come back, are in drag. I don't think any of them come back and they're not in drag. Except for Electroshock. When she came back, she wasn't in drag. But I want to say the rest have. But yeah, so we go through this mini challenge, and I have to say, this was hilarious.
It was.
I'm like, honestly, this could have been a cute little Brandon challenge if they would have just held on to this.
Just a little bit longer.
Yeah, honestly. Well, they could have done it this week. Is make a group challenge out of this. But then again, I did like the disaster class. But like, this could have been a fun branding challenge down the line. It could have.
Well, maybe they'll do it again some other time.
But yeah, Banksy almost took me out here. I'm like, Banksy.
Jesus.
It's so good. It's so funny. I love it. But they announced the winner of the mini challenge is Tamara Thomas.
Go on, hey, gal.
So, because she's the winner of this week's mini challenge, she gets to choose the teams for this week's maxi challenge, which is the disaster class. For those who are familiar with master class, this is the Ru version. But why? I wonder why they call it disaster.
I don't know, because it lived up to its name.
We'll talk about it. But she gets to choose everybody's...
1.5 of them lived up to its name.
But she gets to choose the teams. So first she chooses Ginger and Michael Maruli for herself. And they got Party. That was their topic, was Party.
Party.
And then she put Miss Naomi Carter, Dee Licious, and Kate Butch together, and their topic is Work.
Work.
And then she put Banksy, Vicky Vivacious, and Caramel together, and their category is Love. So, out of the three, which category would you have wanted to do?
I probably would have did Love.
I think I wanted to do Party. Like, when I first heard it, I was like, I could talk about my party days.
I never had 30 days.
When they were talking about the Geordie Girl party days, I'm like, honey, I would have fit right in, because that was the definition of the party time I partied, okay?
Hey.
But yes, those are our teams here. We have our walkthrough in the workroom.
Is it our workthrough?
With RuPaul. So now it's time to get onto the main stage. Up first, we have this look from RuPaul. What did we think of Mama Ru this week?
She went casual this week. I like it.
Just keep going through the screenshots.
I mean, other than the forehead. Wait, what's up with... Wait a minute. What is this? What are those? I don't like that shoe.
If you can't tell by the number of screenshots that I got, I love this look. I love it so much with every piece in me. Like,
good grief. You had like 8 screenshots.
I wouldn't change nothing. I wouldn't change nothing. Like,
I liked it, and here acting like I said I hated it.
I loved every piece of it. I just wanted you to see how many screenshots I ended up getting. And there's more coming after this. So this week we were joined by Michelle Visage, Alan Carr, and special guest judge Suzanne Jones. Now, I don't know if they fed her these lines, but she appeared to be a fan of the show. And I love when a fan of the show gets on here. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. She seemed like a fan, and we love a fan, all right?
We love a fan. We stand a fan.
So, here's a couple more screenshots of RuPaul. So, it's now time. I love this. It's one of my favorites I've ever seen of RuPaul. Like, top 5 for sure. Like, I love this look. Mm-hmm. So, now it's time for the disaster class. Up first is the group of work that was Miss Naomi Carter, DiDilicious, and Kate Butch. I'll go first on this one. I thought DiDilicious and Kate Butch did a great job.
They did.
Miss Naomi, she tried.
She tried.
And I want to give her props because she didn't give up, baby. She's like, you could tell on her, and she kept the smile. She's like, y'all not gonna get me, okay? It's all going to shit over here for me, but.
Right. I mean, and I probably would have been the same way because I overthink everything.
Oh, me too, Lord.
So you know, to sit there and make jokes and stuff like that is not my forte. I can deliver things. I can tell a good story when I'm not being long-winded, or when I can sit there and do some actions with it. But other than that, like, yeah.
I feel like in this situation, I feel like I would be good. Sitting down, talking, you know. I think if it was more, because this has a level of improv to it, but you can really prep this.
Right.
Now, if this was just like a strictly improv challenge, I might have some struggles, but you know, it's not too different from what we do here.
Right.
The only thing is, we would be doing it in front of RuPaul. That's where the nerves that's where the nerves will kick in. I'll be like,
because you'd be like,
hey, Ru.
Hi, Ru.
Because I feel like I'm a pretty decent moderator here, but like, would I be a good one in front of Ru? That would be my thing.
Doing it live is completely different than like, oh wait, hold on, I said this wrong. Let me pause real quick. Let us backtrack. Okay, let me say it again. Say it in a good way.
Yeah.
Let me add some life to this.
let me smile. Not me. I said what I said.
You said what you said.
I said what I said. But yeah, I felt like Dee Dee and Kate did a good job. Kate in particular. Like, if Kate was in another group, she could have got a win this week. Because she was so good. Like, she really carried this group. And Dee Dee did all right. And then Miss Naomi was there. So, up next is the Party Disaster Class with Ginger Johnson, Michael Maruli, and Tamara Thomas. I'll let you go first. What did you think of this group?
They did so well.
This is how you do it, honey.
They did so well.
This is what I would hope we would do if we had to do this type of challenge in front of Ru.
Right.
Because they were so casual, they were so fun. They were telling their stories.
So natural,
like, it was so natural. So natural.
And nothing felt scripted.
No. It was just it all worked. It all worked so well.
Yeah.
And baby, when they said coats are for what? Shoplifting. I gagged. And then what was it, the ham or the turkey, whatever that was, fell out of her jacket.
Oh, I thought it was pants.
After she said it, I was like, oh. Yeah, I thought this was a really good group. Let's go ahead and talk about them. The Love Disaster Class with Vicky Vivacious, Banksy, and Caramel.
I think at one point in time they practiced it and they were like, yeah, we got this. This looks like they practiced it like one time. They were like, yeah, we got this. We ain't need to practice no more. And then they got up there and choked.
And like, there were so many people, they all dropped the ball here.
They did.
I will say, out of the group, Banksy was probably my favorite out of the group. She was the only one cracking jokes that I was laughing to.
Right. I mean, like, I chuckled a little bit for Caramel, but that was mostly because of, you know, black attitude.
Excuse me, I yawned it there. But, this, like, y'all seen it. Y'all know how bad they did. There's no need to them while they're down. But we will talk about how I feel like they ganged up on Banksy. Yeah, we'll talk about it. So, category for this week is Slaycation. So, LaCresha.
Slaycation.
Congratulations, you've been casted on RuPaul's Drag Race UK Series 5. And you see that you need to bring a Slaycation look. what cation would you be slaying?
If I knew when this would air, like, i.e., if I know, oh, this is going to air in October, and then I'd be like, Ghostface in a bikini. Get it, slay.
I caught it. I caught it. That's why I just kind of sat here. Oh, that's why I just kind of sat here. I'm like, Slaycation. I see what you did there. I see what you did there. Mm-hmm.
It was funny to me.
Now,
Ghostface.
what I would have done, I would have given you Black Auntie on vacation in the Bahamas.
Ooh.
That oversized brimmed hat.
Uh-huh.
The real big caftan.
Uh-huh. With the long braids.
Long braids. The Jesus Walks With Me sandals.
The jandals. Not the jandals.
I would be giving you Black Auntie having a time, okay? Having a great vacation.
With a full-on chocolate skin-toned bodysuit.
Shoot. Just having a good time. Especially the braids. Especially the long braids, just with the beads at the bottom, too. Because she got them done while she was there.
No. So I take it this is how Stella got a groove back.
Very much how Stella got her groove back. Very much. Very much that. Very much how Stella got her groove back.
Ouch, in my stomach.
But let's get into these looks. Up first, we have Delicious. I love both of these looks.
She gave you the white version of the Black Auntie on vacation.
The white version. This the auntie nobody talking to. This the auntie.
The bougie auntie that came with money but likes to start drama.
Like, who told her we were coming here? Nobody. Why did y'all tell her?
Who added her to the group chat?
I thought we removed her. What? And she brought her baby. You know she's gonna talk about it the whole time.
You know she gonna want me to babysit. I don't want to watch that thing. He bad.
Still a little one.
No, she won't let me whoop him.
But yeah, I like this look. Up next is Kate Butch. I saw what she did here.
Right.
I didn't like it.
No.
I do like those Wizard of Oz shoes, though.
The red shoes were nice.
Home. There's no place like home.
Flippers were gone because she could have gave like Black Widow type vacation vibes.
Yeah. Up next is Miss Naomi Carter. What did you think of this look?
I liked it. I loved it for what it was.
I like it from the calf up. It bothers me that the fur isn't the same length.
Is it not?
No.
It's not.
And I had several screenshots to make sure I wasn't tripping. And they're not the same length. I'm not sure if it slid down during the runway or what. That just, it bothers me.
Mm-hmm. Next time, get a boot with a heel.
But from the calf up, love it.
Mm-hmm. From the knees up.
Slaying on the KK on the vacation. Up next is Tamara Thomas. I thought this was cute.
Mm-hmm.
My only thing is with this material, it looks like she's wearing a diaper.
Facts.
But I still like it. It's just that material bulks up like that.
Yeah, and then you look like you have a muff down there.
But yes, I like this look. I love the makeup, the hair. I love the hat. I was trying to remember the actual name for this hat, but my brain wouldn't let me.
The Dr. Zhivago hat.
But yeah, I really liked it. This. Up next is Michael Maruli.
Michael Maruli.
Now, typically I would say this is a little basic, but for it to be Slaycation, it gets Slaycation. Okay, I'm done. I'm done.
Are you sure you're not from Jersey?
I don't know.
You sound a little bit more Brooklyn.
Brooklyn, Jersey. My mom from Brooklyn, dad from Jersey. What can I say?
Oh, so then you were raised in Queens.
Yeah. Flushing to be exact.
Flushing.
I said it how I said it. Oh. I had this loud neighbor. She suddenly just moved up and left one day. I'm glad she gone.
Are you sure she gone or did she die?
No.
And is the apartment for rent yet? You know how New York real estate is.
We need to stop. Oh God. Oh.
Maybe we would do okay.
Huh?
I said maybe we would do okay.
I said I would do okay in this challenge. So I need to find somebody. So apparently for my snatch game, I need to find somebody with a thick New York accent, and just roll with it.
No, you ain't even gotta do that. You can just sit there and just make somebody from Brooklyn. You can do Hillary Clinton.
Oh, what did you think?
I decided I wanted to be the governor of New York.
What did you think of Michael Maruli's look here?
I love this look. It was like giving me pink Barbie Michelle Massage realness.
Vincent, yeah, I like it. For this category. If it was any other category and she walked out in this, I'm like, okay, Michael. But
and then I like the fact that it was a postcard.
Postcard, yes.
It was a postcard to Rue.
To let Rue know, hey, I'll be home soon.
Yeah. I'll be home before New Year's.
I got tired of the snow.
No, you going straight back to more snow. What are you talking about?
True. they just wanted a break.
I got tired of the sun. I missed the snow.
They just needed a quick break from the snow before coming back to more snow.
Exactly. But see, you're in Florida in this picture. Florida, the Bahamas.
Wherever.
We took a cruise. We came back and it was snowing. Like, what do you want?
Oh, wait. Up next is Ginger Johnson.
I did not like this.
I didn't like this at all. It didn't give
and you could tell she made it 2 hours
before she was in the drag race. I'm like, yeah, that just that confirmed that theory. I'm like, did she make it
so much?
Yeah, it's a no for me, dog.
It's a no for me, dog.
Up next is Vicky Vivacious. Now,
this is also a no for me, dog.
I agree with Michelle. I thought a reveal was coming. The whole time I'm like, where's the reveal? All right, let's do it. And no reveal. Overall, I do like it. Overall, I do like it. I wish you know how I feel about chaps. I wish they were skin tight. Like, I'm okay with the jacket being oversized, but like, I wish the chaps would have been skin tight. Mm-hmm. I feel like it would have fit more into the illusion. But yeah, this looks okay.
I did not like it. I didn't like it because I thought that there was a reveal coming. I thought she was going to rip it open. And there was going to be like a bodysuit underneath. And there was nothing. Nothing. Too much shit and gigs. I'm sorry.
Up next is Caramel. Stunning.
The channel.
Beautiful. Model. Elegant.
Yes.
10s.
20s.
30s.
Across the board.
All the way.
It's no bunny realness.
Up next is Banksy. Again, slay. Eat. Like, I did not expect Banksy to be the fashion girly of the season. I was not expecting that from her. And she really has gone above and beyond with her runaways.
All I love is legs.
Legs, legs, legs. But yeah, what did you think of this look?
You know what? I liked it for what it was.
For what it was.
Not a big fan of leopard print.
Oh, what's wrong with leopard?
Nothing's wrong with the leopard.
Oh.
Just not a big fan.
I love how we keep going in and out.
I have lots of pieces.
I love how we keep going in and out of the accents now.
I know. I've done like 4 different ones.
I just keep going back to the...
You keep going back to Brooklyn.
Brooklyn, darling.
And I've been like Northern England, and then I keep going back south.
So we have all of these queens standing here. Who had your favorite look this week?
Oh, Miss Caramel.
I agree. Caramel, amazing. Honorable mention to Banksy. Like, they... Real good, real good. So, we find out from the jump that the team of Tamara Thomas, Ginger Johnson, and Michael Maruli won this week's challenge.
Mm-hmm.
Do you agree with them winning?
Yeah, they were funny as hell.
Yeah, I agree with them winning, even though Ginger, that outfit. I'm gonna let it slide this week.
That, I think it was the challenge is what saved him.
Now, I have a question. If they would have only given one repeater badge out, who would be the one to get it?
Ooh. 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 Who did I laugh at more?
I know who I laughed at more.
I think I would have gave it to Michael.
Correct. That's who I would have gave it to as well. Like, I agree with all 3 of them. I agree with all 3 of them taking a badge. But if only one, it would have been Michael Maruli.
Would have been Michael Maruli.
Michael Maruli, you know, my bro. So, the remaining queens are in the bottom this week.
My guy.
So, you know me, I'm big on judging as teams. If you work as a team, you should be judged as a team.
And so we would have had all 6 of them up there.
No. I would not have had one from each team lip sync. In this case, I would have called Miss Naomi Carter safe. Because her team did better. And honestly, I think I would have put Vicky Vivacious in the bottom with Caramel. And had them 2 be the bottom 2. From the worst team. I feel like Banksy did better in the challenge and she has a good runway here. I think it would have been Vicky and Caramel in the bottom 2 for me.
If they didn't want Vicky to go home.
Baby and Vicky would have went home this episode. Like, if you want to see my track record, Vicky went home this episode. And I love Vicky. But baby, Carm would have sent her straight on to the house. And I know that's why RuPaul was like, nah, we're going to put Naomi in there. We'll put Naomi in there. So let Naomi go home. Now, I didn't get a screenshot from Untucked, but during deliberations caused a big disagreement in Untucked this week. So we're going to briefly talk about it, because we typically stay away from Untucked because it's pretty much the same thing every week. But in this case, we're going to talk about it. So, all right. How do you feel just about the whole situation? Do you feel like Banksy was in the wrong? Do you feel like Caramel and Vicky were right? Like, what did you think while watching this go down?
If I was in that position, like, as a person, I guess, quote unquote, being attacked, I mean, I guess I would have felt the same way. Like, oh, you're putting everything off on me like it was all my fault and you had absolutely nothing to do with it. Because my thing is like, you can't sit here and be like, I think I would have been a better moderator and you didn't speak up. Closed mouths don't get fed.
And see, my biggest issue with this moment here is nobody even asked Vicky. She just volunteered that information.
Exactly.
No, wait, Rue did say something, didn't she? I don't remember.
No, I think she critiqued her, and then she was just like, well, I just want to say.
Okay. I couldn't remember. But yeah, you voluntarily gave up that information. There was no need for that. You were trying to save your own ass right there.
Exactly. I mean, and then Kara just kind of like was like, well, let me hitch my wagon to this train over here.
And what really pissed me off was when they got back into the Untucked in the workroom, and they were like, well, we never threw you under the bus. Y'all both sat there and threw me under the bus before it got to me, so yeah, I'm going to defend myself. Y'all can't be mad that I defended myself. And I don't even blame Banksy. I would have walked and left too. Baby, bye. Y'all, I'm not finna listen to this. Y'all not finna gaslight me into making me feel like I'm wrong here. Y'all both threw me under the bus, so yeah, I defended myself when it was my turn. I let y'all talk. And when it was my turn, I said what I had to say.
Yes.
No. And I love Cara. But Cara, she just agreed with Vicky in this whole situation. She never really just had her own input into this. It was mostly Vicky who was up there like, oh, well, I feel like I would have been a better this. And just like you said, a closed mouth does not get fed. You didn't say nothing.
You didn't say nothing. You was just like, oh, well, they're strong personality. There wasn't nobody strong arming you. Banksy got up there, and yes, Banksy started talking.
There could have been a whole conversation that was happening. Like, hey, I feel like I would be a better moderator here.
Exactly. Just be like, do you host on a regular basis? And Banksy could have been like, no, not really. Okay, well, I host every once in blue moon. I think maybe I could kill this just a little bit better. How about we try it where I moderate and see how that goes? Because I know
I would fight for the moderator spot if I was put in this challenge. I'd be like, hey,
and I sure as heck wouldn't have, because guess what? I can't moderate for nothing.
I'm gonna let you moderate the next one.
Oh God.
Your face.
I'm so nervous.
Your face when I said that.
Look, okay, we could try it.
I'm just playing. I'm not gonna make
I'm gonna have to just take some notes while I'm watching.
I'm just joking. I'm not gonna do it to you.
You could. I mean, the only way I can learn is to do.
But we find out that our bottom two is Caramel and Miss Naomi Carter. I've already stated I disagree. I would have picked two from the worst team, and it would have been Caramel and Banksy. I mean, not Banksy. Vicky Vivacious. But now thinking out loud, putting my producer hat on.
It made a better story.
Better story if we do Banksy and Vicky Vivacious. Because they just had this big moment in Untucked.
This big old blowout, yeah.
That's my producer hat. Like, hey, they're part of the worst team. And Caramel does have the best look.
Yes. And that would have saved her
We could have said the look saved her. And put Banksy and Vicky Vivacious in the bottom two. Ooh, I might need to update what my thoughts. Might need to go update that. Put my little producer hat on.
Speaking of hats, I need hats from my class, because apparently I need a way to show my students that this is this time and this is that time, and you can't come over here and bother me.
Well, they lip sync to "The Only Way Is Up" by Yaz. Now, did you know this song?
No,
I didn't either. It was just the way RuPaul was singing along. I'm like, oh, this is RuPaul's jam.
Okay.
But yeah, I like the song. I might add it to the playlist. I'm not sure yet. But I thought Caramel just shined. As she always does. Just shined in this lip sync. And like, I want to give some props to Naomi Carter, even though there's not very many screenshots of her. I want to give her props too, because she didn't do bad. And like, if she would have been up against anybody else, she probably would have won.
Exactly. And if her knee had been in good condition, because we're coming off of a knee injury,
yeah,
and she's in these 6-inch stripper heels, and so yeah.
So RuPaul made her decision and announced that Caramel is the winner of the lip sync. Do you agree?
Yes.
I do as well. But unfortunately, that means our time with Miss Naomi Carter has come to an end. So they toot the mooned it, and we find out next week it's the Rusical Challenge. Panto, she better don't. The Rusical. And the way Michelle talked, she said that was one of the best Rusicals she's ever seen. So I have high expectations. If it ain't one of the best ones I've ever seen, I'm gonna look at Michelle like, girl, what did you watch? Because I didn't see that.
Right.
But anyway, that's all we have here today. Krisha, where can they find you on social media?
You can find me at Cresha McGill. That's CRESHAMCGILL on all social media.
And you can find me on all social media platforms at Simply Desmond. That's SIMPLYDESMOND. Thank you so much for spending a piece of your day with us. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.